welcome to the Tuesday Top 10 show at The Collective. This is episode 55, highlighting the best new comics you should be picking up for the week of August 14th, 2024. Don't forget, if you watch the show, like and subscribe, leave us a comment, let us know your thoughts, feedback, and opinions. And if you pick up a comic that you saw here, make sure you tell us when you check out. DC Comics are back on Wednesdays. Pick up all your new comics every Wednesday, starting at 10 a.m. when the store opens. Don't forget to do your FOC this week. That's under Comic Hub Shop coming soon, and Last Call FOC. That's Friday, August 16th after 5 p.m. And your orders are due August 17th, Saturday, the next day, by midnight to guarantee your copy of any open order, pardon me, or single issue, open order cover or single issue. If you see an incentive cover that you'd like to order, send us your request via the hub. You can give us a call at 407-637-2843. or 321-295-7091, and that second number is a cell phone, so you can send us a text on that one too. Follow us on social media. That's at Collective CCG on all platforms. Tuesday nights are Star Wars game nights. Come out and watch or play a game of Star Wars Unlimited 2-player or Twin Suns multiplayer format. Actually, Jasper's been coming in to hang out and play Twin Suns. So if you have a deck or want to test it out, come in and join us. Wednesday is Dungeons & Dragons night. Join a one-shot campaign with one of several groups. That starts at 6 p.m. also. And Thursday is board game night. Jasper will be running a demo of a selected board game. There's other people bringing their own board games. You can pick a board game that the store has available to play. So feel free to join us, also starting at 6 p.m. Extended summer hours are still live. Wednesday we're open till 10 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday open till 11. So we're going to do some news to start out with. So we got DC going all in on a new status quo for October. That includes the conclusion of Absolute Power, the all-in line-wide soft relaunch, I guess it is. They're not doing a full reboot again, but this includes the Absolute alternate universe DC books, Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and Absolute Superman to start. You see some cover art or promotional art here. This might be for the all-in DC all-in #1 special. Yep, DC all-in special #1, October 2nd. It's another cover for that. Got some Dark Side on there. There's your probably the main covers for the DC's Absolute Universe #1s, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. These are all new takes on those three characters. Expect more launches from Flash and Green Lantern in the future. These are more street level versions, more grounded versions of the characters, supposedly. More information will be coming out soon. We also have new creative teams or new launches on every DC book, except for, or new story arcs and books that this numbering is continuing on, like Wonder Woman and Batman, Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Check those out in October, starting on October 2nd with the all-in special. We have a West Coast Avengers book coming out from Marvel in November, so that's coming back. That was a 90s book to start with. We got Iron Man, Spider-Woman, Firestar, War Machine, and Ultron. Don't know which Ultron it's going to be. We got a Danny Kim Spider-Woman cover. Got a few variants on that. Let's take a look. Got the Ben Harvey painted team cover. Spider-Woman cover. That's not Danny Kim. That might be. It's a team cover by Danny Kim and an Ultron cover by Gerardo Sandoval. That's West Coast Avengers #1 in November. Megasonic Teenage Warhead, the X-Men character and variant version in the Deadpool franchise of movies. It's a one-shot also in November. I think this is the comic version, though, not the movie version. No, it looks like they're revamping the character. Okay, awesome. more in line with the movie. This was a Infinity comic on Marvel Unlimited, so this is the print version by Andrew Wheeler and Carola Borelli. Negasonic Teenage Warhead #1 in November. Ultimate Comics coming up in November is Ultimate Black Panther #10, Ultimate Spider-Man 11, Ultimate X-Men 9, and Ultimate 6. We got a cover showing Hulk for Ultimate 6. That's by Juan Frigeri. Ultimate X-Men #9, Peach Momoko cover. Ultimate Spider-Man #11, the debut of Ultimate Black Cat. Ultimate Black Panther #10, Stefano Caselli. That line continues to be great. Those are good books. You should be reading those if you like those more classic takes on, or alternate takes on those superheroes. And there's going to be a semi-key issue of Scarlet Witch #6 is Wanda's new protege. So Amaranth debuts in November by Steve Orlando and Lorenzo Tametta. Scarlet Witch #6 in November, and we have a cover preview by Russell Dauterman with Agatha Harkness and the Scarlet Witch, and apparently Amaranth. Very nice cover. Got some variant covers on here. 3 of those. That's the Russell Dauterman cover. I have the Leslie Lyrics Lee cover and a Megan Hetrick cover. Scarlet Witch #6. That's all we got for news. Let's get into the books. This week we got one honorable mention, and that is Gotham City Sirens #2. This is a weekly series featuring Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy getting up to no good. We have the Scott Forbes cover. This is the Beetlejuice variant by Dan Hipp. We have a Harley Quinn connecting cover by Gilliam March. Then we have the Prismatic Foil Harley Quinn cover by Gilliam March. You might not be able to see it on camera, but it has a shiny print to it. That's awesome. And we have this one is Ji Young Lee Harley Quinn. I like that one. That one's really cool. This is Gotham City Sirens #2 of 4 weekly book. Alright, now we're at #10. Number 10 is Werewolf by Night #1. This is In the Wake of the Blood Hunt, Jack Russell is back. This is Marvel Comics, written by Jason Liu, art by Sergio Fernandez de Villa. We have a main cover. These are all polybag. These are all red band editions. These are all M-rated content, such as it is by Marvel Comics. You may not be able to see the covers very well on these because of the polybag, but this is the Eric Gist main cover. We have the Disco Dazzler variant, the Marcos Martin foil cover. Very cool. I like that one a lot. And the Sergio de Villa variant. That's Werewolf by Night, Red Band #1. Right. Number 9 is a great book from DC. It's a crossover with the Titans in Primer Clashing Colors #2. This is by DC Comics, of course. Tom Krajewski and Jennifer Murrow. Art by Nicoletta Balderi. It's just the one cover on that one. I love this series. It's great. It's fun. The Titans are cool. It's a good crossover. It looks like it's all drawn by watercolors and colored pencils. It's very, very unique art style. Definitely should be checking that one out. That's Primer Clashing Colors #2 of 3. Number 8 is Defenders of the Earth. This is some of the greatest pulp heroes in history uniting by Mad Cave Studios, written by Dan Didio, and art by Jim Calafiore, letters by Taylor Esposito. And we have a main cover by Jim Calafiore and a Jordi Jakovic action figure cover. That one's pretty cool. I like that. That's Defenders of the Earth #1. Alright, This one is a unique book from Boombox. This is called Sir, or S-I-R. Are you ready for Motorcycle Jousting Fight Club? Because that's what this book is about. Because sometimes you got to try fun ideas in comics. You gotta go for it. Maybe it doesn't work in other media, but it works in comics. Sounds like a great story. The art style looks really cool. This is written and drawn by Fellhound from Boom Studios, Boombox. You have a Fellhound main cover and an Alessio Zano variant. That's SIR number 1. Alright, number 6 is Babs number 1. This is by Garth Ennis from Ahoy Comics, drawn by Jason Burrows. It's a barbarian, a thief, and an enchanted possessed sword. It's kind of a Conan vibe to it, maybe a little more adult, a little more violent than that. Main cover by Jason Burrows. We have a Amanda Connor cover, and we have this unidentified artist cover. It's the same on both sides. I don't know that one, but that's Babs number 1 from Ahoy Comics. Back over to Marvel. Multiple covers on this one. This is Spider Society number 1. The Guardians of the Spider-Verse. Could be cool. More Spider-Verse stories. Marvel Comics, of course, written by Alex Segura. Pencils by Scott Godlewski. We have a main cover by Pete Woods. We have a Anand Ramcharan team-up cover showing multiple different alternate reality Spider-Men, Spider People, Spiders. We have a Nicolette Balderi, supposed to be the Window Shades cover. Not sure quite how that's Window Shades, I guess. Very cool cover though. Kind of evokes the art style of the animated movies. Pretty cool. And we have a Stanley Archer and Lau Spider-Gwen cover. I like that one a lot. That one's definitely the one I'm picking up. So that's Spider Society number 1. Enter the Spider-Versers. Alright, this one's a fun one coming up here at number 4. We have Ultraman Cross Avengers, or Ultraman X Avengers, or Ultraman versus Avengers, however you want to say it. The first of several Avengers crossovers with famous non-Marvel characters for the rest of this year in 2025. It's Kyle Higgins and Matt Grimm on story, Francesco Manna on art. This is a Daike Ruan main cover, an EJ Su cover with Fing Fang Foom, and a Francesco Manna variant as well. Ultraman Cross Avengers number 1. Top 3, DC vs. Vampires World War V. This is volume 3 of this series. It's the best vampire story in decades from the big 2, and yeah, I'm talking about you, Blood Hunt, because you kind of disappointed me a little bit. I mean, it was fine, but it was a little disappointing. This is DC Comics, of course, written by Matthew Rosenberg, pencils by Otto Schmidt. Fantastic art on this story by Otto Schmidt, at least on this first issue. Pierluigi Casalino with colors, and Tom Napolitano on letters. You have the Otto Schmidt main cover. You have a Steve Beach Vampire Wonder Woman cover. You have a Jay Lee Wonder Woman and Superman cover. That one's great. I love that one. And we have the Homer foil variant. Vampire Batwoman or Batgirl. Kind of shiny, might reflect a little bit. Looks pretty good though. That's DC vs. Vampires World War V number 1. Alright. Number 2, which any other week probably would have been number 1, is Johnny Quest number 1 from Dynamite. This is by Joe Casey with art by Sebastian Pires, Lorenzo Scaramella on covers, and Taylor Esposito on letters. We have Chad Hardin on the main cover. We got a Jay Lee variant. Tom Rainey variant. Looks like variants from Trouble in that boat. Bob Layton, classic comics artist Bob Layton on a variant right there. Richard Pace variant. They have two different blanks. They have the standard issue white cardstock blank sketch cover and a blue cardstock blank sketch cover. Only one of those blue cardstock sketch covers in stock, so if you want that one, you might want to call the store and have them set it aside for you. And then we have a foil version of the Chad Hardin and a foil version of the Jay Lee. And that's all we got for Johnny Quest #1, book number 2 on the list this week. And number 1, because I'm a Marvel fanboy through and through, is X Factor #1. This one actually looks like it might be the most underdog but also best so far of the X-Men relaunch. This one's probably going to be a sleeper for a lot of people, but it's written by Mark Russell, who is a fantastic dark humor situational writer. Art by Bob Quinn, colors by Jesus Abertov, and letters by Joe Caramagna. Have a Greg Land main cover. David Lopez Disco Dazzler angel cover. Emanuela Lupacino team cover. Is that Cecilia Reyes on this team? That's pretty cool. Got a logo cover. It's actually purple. That one's kind of the coolest one of all of them. You have a Luciano Vecchi window shades cover. These window shades covers are getting more unique. That's kind of cool. We have a classic Havoc cover by Marcus Toe. And we have a Scotty Young. I definitely like that one. Scotty's always got good covers going on. This is also not part of the 27 other covers. This is a unique cover. X Factor #1. This is my pick of the week. X Factor #1 by Mark Russell. Like I said, probably a sleeper for a lot of you, but might be the best X book of all the relaunches so far. We'll see how that shakes out. That's all I have for you this week. Have a great one.